it's inevitable that for us to break the shell of our illusion, we do have to address and come face to face with many things that we refer to as crisis. Let me explain that when that opportunity was given to me, it is like, Francis is another lovely example. Francis is beautiful because when Francis went to visit Pope, it is said that the Pope was holding the scepter. He was the one with power. He's the one with complete power. And this comes later on in the chapter 10 of the Gita. The Pope is holding all the power in the world of the Christian church, especially the Catholic Church. And Francis arrives with no gold, no jewels, no status. He arrives with nothing, no clothes. He arrives in his rags. He has no shoes. He has no halo. He doesn't even have a hat. He travels over the terrain. His feet have been bleeding because his feet have touched the earth. They have hit the rocks and stones. He has traveled. And we all make this journey. And as he walks, he comes to the Pope. He comes to this man who's supposed to have all this power. He's the one who's got the scepter. But look at the magic of the Lord. Look at the power of the human heart. Because when Francis arrives and he bows down and the Pope blesses him first, very platonically. But then Francis realizes that this man, in all his grandeur, in all his greatness, doesn't know God. And he speaks something because he looks around and he realizes that God is not made up of diamonds and gold and power and manipulation. He looks around and Francis speaks from his soul. The same soul that Krishna is referring to when he says to Arjuna, I am in you. That same Krishna is in Francis. And as Krishna speaks in Francis, or as one would say Christ speaks in Francis, it is said that the turn takes place. The Pope is suddenly been given the Gita in a few moments. A man who has lived the Gita in his own way, in his own tradition. He has lived the teaching. And having lived it, he is expressing it. And the moment he has expressed it through the living words, it is said that the Pope starts weeping. And eventually, it is said that he bows down and kisses the feet, the dirty feet, the muddy feet, the bleeding feet, the naked feet of St. Francis. At that moment, my mother would say, the scepter has moved from the Pope into the hands of Francis. The power has gone to the right person.